Before wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best car phone holder. Number 5 on the list is Scosche MAGDMB MagicMount. The Scosche MagicMount is a brilliant little phone holder that's ingenious in that it can let you attach your smartphone if more traditional accessories aren't quite up to the job. Different cars bring with them all sorts of interior challenges, and the Scosche MagicMount is able to tackle most of those more unusual fitting locations. As is the case with many phone holders, there's not a lot to it, but the design works really well. This is largely down to its simplicity, with nothing more than an adhesive pad to contend with in terms of fitting. It'll work a treat on many surfaces, including vertical areas of your dash as well as less practical locations where other phone mounts can't even get near. However, while the Scosche MagicMount can get into areas other phone holders can't, this phone holder is still wonderfully flexible. In fact, it'll move through a full 90 degrees once you've fixed the mount in place, which should mean that you'll be able to see your smartphone screen from wherever it's been attached. Considering it uses an adhesive pad to grip, the holding ability seems reassuringly robust, even with heavier and larger handsets. That said, you'll need to watch out for less amenable surfaces, such as areas of your dash that might have a texture as opposed to a properly smooth surface. Adhesive pads are obviously a little less convenient too. Number 4 on the list is PopSocket's PopMount 2 Car Dash. If you're someone who uses a pop socket to make their huge phone less unwieldy, putting it into a car phone holder can be an issue. As you might expect, the pop sockets people have an answer to that in the form of the PopMount 2 Car Dash Holder. A suction cup affair that attaches to your dashboard, the PopMount 2 is simple in its use. With the holder in place, simply extend your pop socket and slide it into the mount on the holder. It's that simple. The PopSocket's PopMount 2 Car Dash Holder has a strong suction cup that should do the trick on most dashboards. The angle of the phone can also be adjusted, and it's a relatively good-looking bit of kit even when there's no phone in it, plus its design means it can be folded away when not in use. If you use a pop socket, this is the one for you. Number 3 on the list is iottie Easy One Touch 5 Smartphone Car Mount. We'll preface this by saying that a lot of people don't normally rate phone holders with suction cups. They can be finicky, and it's easy to worry they'll detach from whatever they're mounted to, whether that's the windscreen or the dash. But the iottie Easy One Touch 5 is different and instills confidence in a way few other mounts do. That's all thanks to its large suction cup that is, frankly, absurdly strong. Once mounted, an extendable arm means you should be able to put your phone where you want it, bringing it within reach. You can't change the angle of that arm, though, so you'll need to have the whole thing pointing in the right direction. That might be an issue, depending on your car's layout. Like some of the best mounts, this one holds your phone rock steady when you're driving around, and putting the device into the holder is a simple one-handed affair. People with huge phones should be good to go thanks to the 3-point mounting system that can be moved at will. Number 2 on the list is Belkin Car Vent Mount. Mounts that attach to a car's air vents seem to be all the rage right now, and one of the best is Belkin's imaginatively named car vent mount. It isn't the cheapest option around, but it does have something most of its competitors don't: cable management. Belkin included an area for you to keep your charging cable so it doesn't fly around your car when you aren't using it, and it's surprisingly effective. Beyond the cable management component, there isn't an awful lot to the Belkin car vent mount, and that isn't a bad thing at all. What it does well, and that's to hold a phone steady while you drive. Similar to the iottie CD slot mount, the Belkin accessory is small and slim enough that it doesn't stand out even when it isn't being used. That also means that your air vent will remain at least somewhat useful even when the mount is in the way. Number 1 on the list is iottie Easy One Touch 4 CD slot mount. We've tested a lot of phone holders, and the iottie Easy One Touch 4 CD slot mount is one of our favorites for a simple reason: it takes that CD player that you likely never use and puts it to work. It also means that you don't lose an air vent or cup holder, which is handy. On top of that, the design means that the holder almost disappears when you aren't using it, which isn't something you can say about some of the holders on the market today. Installation of the Easy One Touch 4 mount is as simple as could be for the most part. Slide the mount where a CD would normally go, pull a clip that expands the mount to fill the slot, and you're good to go. Those with extra large CD slots have a little extra work to do, but not so much that the installation is a pain. Once set up, your phone isn't going anywhere, and the chances are good that your CD slot will be high enough that your screen is never more than a quick glance away. If you don't use your CD player, who does? You can leave the mount installed and you won't even notice it's there. Magic.